so you know what's coming. You know, job in it, whatever you want to do.
When you don't think it's gonna be.
Yeah.
If anybody is here that wants to speak to one of the issues that's going to be brought up tonight, there's a sign-up sheet right up front.
I want to see this one too. They told me not to talk about it.
Do you have the names?
Yeah, I got
They did.
They know it's.
This thing's got the weather. I don't know, we don't have enough time. We're trying to make this a quick meeting.
Stop.
What else we keep them? Yeah, at the end of your term. Just put a drawer here where you
No, I don't think you say.
I feel special. She wanted to give me
Take
one.
a contractor. You run my. Yeah. I get hard, I got over it.
So
Got my name spelled right.
yeah, I'll make a big election here. Yeah.
Did I miss anything?
Oh, baby.
Steve.
That way yeah, I'll take care of that. You're good with that. Okay, so, that's the first thing that is,
Sure, okay. We're good.
I know.
Let's go.
Oh, God.
Oh, look at there.
Shut down. That's you. Yeah. Did he? That's all you do is try.
You $10.
Where's on, right?
I gotta find this, make it quiet.
It's 6 o'clock. We're going to go ahead and call the March 23rd meeting of Hickman County Legislative Body to order. If the clerk would call the roll.
Matthew Barnhill.
Here.
Paul Callicott.
Here.
Clay Chester. Danny Clark.
Here.
Todd Collins. Steve Janakis.
Here.
Dusty Jordan.
Here.
Devin Pickard.
Here.
Ron Mayberry.
Here.
Ricky Murray.
Here.
Keith Nash.
Here.
Ron Puckett.
Here.
Wayne Thomas.
here.
Just before we get started, I think everybody to know this, you know, we do have these new projectors going up here. Some of you are using your new little tablets tonight. We're going to run it like normal, except you're going to see everything. So you're going to still vote. The motions are going to be made like normal. The voting is going to be like normal. We're trying to transition tonight. And let's make sure that Casey's got all his bugs worked out. That's what we're really trying to do.
This is a new training for me tonight also, so y'all may make some wild stuff there with me.
Having Having said that, if everybody would stand, remove your head cover, we're gonna have our opening prayer and opening pledge. The prayer led by Commissioner Puckett and the pledge by Commissioner Mayberry.
Dear Lord, we come to you this evening and we just thank you for the many blessings that you have given us. We thank you for the freedoms of this country, Lord, and as we come here to do the business of the county, Lord, we want to lift up our military, those who are fighting for our freedoms. We want to lift up our leaders. Just pray that you will be with them in the decisions that are to be made, Lord. We pray that you'll be with us tonight as we go through and make these decisions tonight. In your name we pray. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You've all received a copy of an agenda for tonight's meeting. The chair would first entertain a motion to approve. Motion by Commissioner Callicott, second by Commissioner Herron. Couple changes. The first is, and these are all my fault, the 4th District Board Commissioner, 4th District Board member that has been nominated at this point is Mr. Brandon Tidwell, not Blake. There was a fight about who was the handsomest, but Brandon assured me he was the favorite, right? Is that what that meant?
Other way around.
Oh, other way around, okay, gotcha. And then I actually, Ricky, I failed, okay? Sean, I misspelled your name in the agenda, but we got it right now. It is Kaubisch, C-H. So those are two changes that need to be made. The chair would also entertain a motion to move Resolution 2613, which is the one involving the loan that we're entering into, moving that up to inside the budget committee. So we got a motion by Commissioner Giannakis, a second by Commissioner Mayberry. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you very much. We're moving Resolution 2613 to within the budget committee report. Are there any other changes that need to be made to the agenda as you received it? Seeing none, then you're going to be voting on the agenda as amended. Any discussion on that? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? We have an agenda for tonight's meeting. Public comment period. Oh, I'm sorry, Commissioner Thompson.
I would first off like to thank every one of you that came to my son's funeral. Some of you didn't make it and some of you did, but I just want to, and it was a month ago today that I missed one meeting. And it's because my son had passed. And I want to thank, some of you, Todd spoke at the funeral, and he did an excellent job, but I just wanted to thank every one of you for coming. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Thompson. Public comment period. No names. The next item on the agenda is the adoption of the minutes from the February meeting. Chair would entertain a motion. Motion by Commissioner Herron, second by Commissioner Jordan. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? The minutes are adopted. The chair is unaware of any special recognition, memorials, or commendations. Anything that needs to be brought up? Elections, appointments, and confirmations, as we discussed earlier, there are 2 vacancies that we're filling tonight. The first one is for the 4th District School Board member. The name of Brandon Tidwell has been placed as a nomination. Are there any other names that need to be placed as a nomination? Seeing none, does the chair entertain a motion to appoint this by acclamation?
Make a motion.
Make a motion to appoint by acclamation. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Congratulations, Brandon. The other vacancy is for the 7th District Constable. The name of Sean, pronounce your name for me one more time. Kabosh. No, Kabosh. 7th District Constable, and that was put in by Commissioner Murray last month. Are there any other names to be placed in the nomination? Commissioner Murray, would you like all nominations cease? And for
Yes.
that, Commissioner Murray makes a motion that all nominations cease and that Sean be elected by acclamation. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Thank you, sir. So, how are you gonna deal with these guys getting sworn?
Just come by my office, I'll get your oaths ready.
So if you'll come by Casey's office, he'll have your paperwork and the oath that you gotta sign, and because both of you got like a $100,000 bond, you got toast, but Ricky's gonna cover it for tonight.
What?
Not that Ricky, that Ricky.
I'll let him do it.
Any other appointments and confirmations, notaries? We have 9 names for notaries this month. Misty Adelot, Tammy Blakeney, Jennifer Clark, Linda Collier, Chris Gerntz, Katie Grimes, Jean Hutter, Brittany Peebles, and Sonia Sweat. Those 9 names are before you to be approved as notaries in the county. Have a motion approved by Commissioner Thomason. Second by Commissioner Mayberry. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Matthew Barhill,
Yes.
Paul Callicott,
Yes.
Danny Clark,
Yes.
Steve Janakis.
Yes.
Jim Herron,
Yes.
Dusty Jordan,
Yes.
David Pickard,
Yes.
Ron Mayberry,
Yes.
Ricky Murray,
Yes.
Keith Nash,
Yes.
Ron Puckett,
Yes.
Wayne Thomas.
Yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent. The notaries are approved. There are a couple other appointments, and that is for the library committee. Mayor?
Yes, according to the library board, there are 2 coming off of that board at the end of June. And we are requesting Miss Angel Tanner and Jennifer Acondo to be put on that library board.
What are those names one more time?
Angel Tanner and Jennifer Acondo,
How do you spell it last
ACHONDO.
We have 2 names, Angel Tanner and Jennifer Acondo, to be placed on the county library committee. Are there any other names to be placed in nomination? Those are going to be filling 2 vacancies. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Well, the mayor made it. I know it came out of the committee. Mayor, are you going to let those people know?
Yes, I'll get with the director of the library and we will let them know.
Thank you. Are there any other appointments or confirmations? Don't believe we have any bonds to approve. There are no quarterly reports this month. Next item on the agenda is communication with the county mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We had our audit entrance meeting for our audit this year. Met with Crystal and I. We're looking forward to a good audit. We met with emergency management, the highway department, sheriff's office, and finance over the winter storm firm that we had to figure out where exactly we are in this process. Everything's still in the works on that. We met with FEMA as well over return funding over the entire storm. I have an update. Well, I got a few updates. They're in your packet. I put for the Pinewood EMS station. We're down to the minimal stuff to be finished. So you can read them in there. If you have any questions, I'll be glad to answer them for you.
Any questions for the mayor?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Committee reports. Planning Commission.
We did not have any business, the planning commission did not meet. Mr. Chair, would you like for me to take up the changes to land use plan that was discussed in the public safety committee, or wait until that?
Right now.
Okay. As all of you know, there were some changes, discussion over some changes to the land use plan that was in the public safety meeting. You have the summary of those changes in the packet. On page 24, addressing the expansion of infrastructure, page 26, the goals, page 43, the goals, bullet point number 1, avoid reliance on increased property taxes to finance infrastructure necessitated by population growth, increased housing density, bullet point number 2, alleviate funding gaps which typically occur in growth-related infrastructure expansion, bullet point 3, condition zoning changes, density increases, large-scale residential approval on demonstrated infrastructure capacity or developer-funded improvement. These were discussed, as all of you know. It passed coming out of that committee, and I'll make a motion that these changes are made to the land use plan.
I have a motion by Commissioner Clark to put those three specific changes into the land use plan. Second by Commissioner Clark. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Matthew Barnhill,
Yes.
Paul Calcott,
Yes.
Danny Clark,
Yes.
Steve Janakis.
Yes.
Jim Herron,
Yes.
Dusty Jordan,
Yes.
David Pickard,
Yes.
Ron Mayberry,
Yes.
Ricky Murray,
Yes.
Keith Nash,
Yes.
Ron Puckett,
Yes.
Wayne Thomas.
Yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his vote?
Yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent. Anything else from the planning commission?
Yes, if there's any other changes that need to be made, I mean, we've had this in committee, we've talked about it, I don't think there is. But I'd like the approval to send the land use plan as it's been amended to Grisham Smith, have them clean it all up, get the final copy. And so we can bring it back to this commission. When we do that, there'll be 2 public hearings, just like anything with planning and zoning, be 2 public hearings, and then we'll vote for the final approval. And so I guess I'll make a motion that the amended copy of the land use plan be sent to Grisham Smith for the final draft.
I have a motion by Commissioner Calcott, second by Commissioner Clark, to send the amended document back to Gresham Smith for updating. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Matthew Barnhill,
Yes.
Paul Calcott,
Yes.
Danny Clark,
Yes.
Steve Janakis.
Yes.
Jim Herron,
Yes.
Dusty Jordan,
Yes.
David Pickard,
Yes.
Ron Mayberry,
Yes.
Ricky Murray,
Yes.
Keith Nash,
Yes.
Ron Puckett,
Yes.
Wayne Thomas.
Yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent. Anything else from planning commission? Solid waste committee.
We did meet, minutes in the packet, and while we're on solid waste, we do have a resolution 2610 to amend, resolution 1707 to allow solid waste to recoup some of their expenditures on exempt property. So, again, that's resolution 2610, we'll get to that in a few minutes.
Did that pass out of the committee unanimously?
Yes.
Okay. Any questions for solid waste? Health, safety, and properties.
We met, the minutes are in the packets, I'll entertain any questions on that. We discussed numerous resolutions that'll be coming up a little later in the program.
Anybody got anything for health, safety, and properties? Finance Committee,
We did not have a quorum, so we could not meet.
Budget, Finance, and Human Resources.
Like-
Well, I think we'll need to do that next month after the
Oh,
auditor.
Yeah, we need to have the finance meeting first.
Steve,
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We did not meet due to a lack of a quorum. I would like to make a motion to set aside the rules for tonight and be able to vote on 8 amendments that I have, so I'll make that motion.
I have a motion by Commissioner Giannakis, second by Commissioner Jordan, to set aside the rules so we can take up these budget amendments. Roll call vote on that motion.
Matthew Barnhill.
Yes.
Paul Calcott.
Yes.
Danny Clark.
Yes.
Steve Janakis.
Yes.
Jim Herron.
Yes.
Dusty Jordan.
Yes.
Devin Pickard.
Yes.
Ron Mayberry.
Yes.
Ricky Murray.
Yes.
Keith Nash.
Yes.
Ron Puckett.
Yes.
Wayne Thomas.
Yes.
You got something else for this? You didn't think? Oh. You didn't say this till
Oh, you usually change your vote, didn't I now?
Does any commissioner wish to change his vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent. Motion approved. Commissioner Giannakis.
All right, first budget amendment is 2650, and Crystal is here tonight, so if the commission wouldn't mind if we do have any questions, so she can be able to speak to some of these, because she was not able to during the meeting, or we didn't have a meeting. 2650, it's in your packet, in the amount of $259,377.41. This is some of the money that we'll be using for the heart monitors and the CPR devices that we've kind of discussed in some other meetings. I'll make a motion to approve this amendment.
Have a motion to approve budget amendment 2650 by Commissioner Giannakis, second by Commissioner Thomason. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Matthew Barnhill.
Yes.
Paul Calcott.
Yes.
Danny Clark.
Yes.
Steve Janakis.
Yes.
Jim Herron.
Yes.
Dusty Jordan.
Yes.
Devin Pickard.
Yes.
Ron Mayberry.
Yes.
Ricky Murray.
Yes.
Keith Nash.
Yes.
Ron Puckett.
Yes.
Wayne Thomas.
Yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent. Commissioner Giannakis.
Budget amendment 2651, in the amount of $88,302.34. This is some money from the Health Foundation. It's moving some money, I'm sorry, this is for moving some out of the ARPA fund in order to purchase the heart monitors and CPR devices, and I'll make a motion to approve this budget amendment.
Have a motion by Commissioner Giannakis to approve budget amendment 2651, second by Commissioner Herron. any discussion? Roll call vote.
Matthew Barnhill. Paul Calcott.
Yes.
Danny Clark.
Yes.
Steve Janakis.
Yes.
Jim Herron.
Yes.
Dusty Jordan.
Yes.
Devin Pickard.
Yes.
Ron Mayberry.
Yes.
Ricky Murray.
Yes.
Keith Nash.
Yes.
Ron Puckett.
Yes.
Wayne Thomas.
Yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent, 2651 is agreed to. Commissioner Giannakis.
Budget amendment 2652 in the amount of $22,986.80. And this is for some insurance recovery and allocating for some vehicle maintenance. And I make a motion to approve this budget.
Have a motion by Commissioner Giannakis to approve 2652. Second by Commissioner Thompson. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Matthew Barnhill. Paul Calcott.
Yes.
Danny Clark.
Yes.
Steve Janakis.
Yes.
Jim Herron.
Yes.
Dusty Jordan.
Yes.
Devin Pickard.
Yes.
Ron Mayberry.
Yes.
Ricky Murray.
Yes.
Keith Nash.
Yes.
Ron Puckett.
Yes.
Wayne Thomas.
Yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent, 2652 is agreed to. Commissioner Giannakis.
Budget amendment 2653 in the amount of $4,000. This is some money going from the, into some salary supplements, and I make a motion to approve this. And this is for the Sheriff's Department.
Have a motion by Commissioner Giannakis to approve budget amendment 2653, second by Commissioner Thomason. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Matthew Barhill.
Yes.
Paul Calacott.
Yes.
Danny Clark.
Yes.
Steve Janowski.
Yes.
Jim Heron.
Yes.
Dusty Jordan.
Yes.
Devin Pickard.
Yes.
Ron Mayberry.
Yes.
Ricky Murray.
Yes.
Keith Nash.
Yes.
Ron Puckett.
Yes.
Wayne Thomas.
Yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent, 2653 is agreed to. Commissioner Giannakis.
Budget Amendment 2654 in the amount of $8,000. This is for some, to replace some current software in the zoning and planning office. Make a motion to approve this budget amendment.
I have a motion by Commissioner Giannakis to approve Budget Amendment 2654, second by Commissioner Calacott. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote. Oh, sorry, Ron.
I was reading through here. It talks about there's an additional money that's gonna be in next year's budget also to pay for this. Is
Commissioner
that-
Calacott, are you?
Let me go back to it. Is that,
Austin's here.
oh, yeah, we'll let Austin speak to that.
Yes, that is the case. For one of these softwares that I'm looking at, they have an implementation cost. And so what I'm trying to do is split up the implementation cost and the actual subscription for the software so it won't be as large a hit in one budget year.
Is the total cost of 500?
That is one that we've had. And so what I'm looking to do, like I said, is implementation would be around 8,000. The subscription for the service would be around 7,000. So getting that implementation paid, out of money still left over from this year's budget, and then taking next year's budget to pay for the actual use of the service.
Okay.
Anything else, Commissioner Puckett?
No.
This will, I'll say this will help us get our planning and zoning office, upgraded in the current times.
Any other discussion on Budget Amendment 2654? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Matthew Barhill.
Yes.
Paul Calacott.
Yes.
Danny Clark.
Yes.
Steve Janowski.
Yes.
Jim Heron.
Yes.
Dusty Jordan.
Yes.
Devin Pickard.
Yes.
Ron Mayberry.
Yes.
Ricky Murray.
Yes.
Keith Nash.
Yes.
Ron Puckett.
Yes.
Wayne Thomas.
Yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent, 2654 is agreed to. Commissioner Giannakis.
Budget Amendment 2655 in the amount of $7,750. This is for maintenance department mainly, moving some money for some, to pay out some PTO and train a new custodian, as well as purchase a grapple bucket for the tractor, which I'm sure would have been useful with the ice storm. So I'll make a motion to approve this budget.
Have a motion to approve Budget Amendment 2655 by Commissioner Giannakis, second by Commissioner Jordan. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Matthew Barfield.
Yes.
Paul Calacott.
Yes.
Danny Clark.
Yes.
Steve Janowski.
Yes.
Jim Heron.
Yes.
Dusty Jordan.
Yes.
Devin Pickard.
Yes.
Ron Mayberry.
Yes.
Ricky Murray.
Yes.
Keith Nash.
Yes.
Ron Puckett.
Yes.
Wayne Thomas.
Yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent, 2655 is agreed to. Commissioner Giannakis.
Budget Amendment 2656, this is in the amount of $176,099.31, and this is for security grant reclassification of some special education funds for the school. They did approve at their last meeting, and I make a motion to approve this budget amendment.
Have a motion by Commissioner Giannakis to approve Budget Amendment 2656, second by Commissioner Pickard. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Matthew Barfield.
Yes.
Paul Calacott.
Yes.
Danny Clark.
Yes.
Steve Janowski.
Yes.
Jim Heron.
Yes.
Dusty Jordan.
Yes.
Devin Pickard.
Yes.
Ron Mayberry.
Yes.
Ricky Murray. Keith Nash.
Yes.
Ron Puckett.
Yes.
Wayne Thomas.
Yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent, 2656 is agreed to. Commissioner Gianakis.
Last budget amendment is 2657, this is an amount of $1,000. And this is, the sheriff's department requesting some money to purchase to, fix a trailer, that they use for hauling some vehicles and equipment. I make a motion to approve this budget.
Have a motion to approve 2657 by Commissioner Gianakis, second by Commissioner Mayberry. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Matthew Barnhill,
Yes.
Paul Calacott,
Yes.
Danny Clark,
Yes.
Steve Janakis.
Yes.
Jim Herron,
Yes.
Dusty Moore,
Yes.
Devin Pickard.
Yes.
Ron Mayberry,
Yes.
Ricky Murray.
Yes.
Keith Nash.
Yes.
Ron Puckett.
Yes.
Wayne Thompson.
Yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent, 2657 is agreed to. Commissioner Gianakis.
In your packet, you also would have received some agreements for the opioid. Committee is asking permission to move forward on 2 repayment agreements for the Menard Community Center, and as well as a Hope and Recovery. I would like to make a motion to approve these agreements as set forth in our packets.
Have a motion by Commissioner Gianakis to approve those agreements. Second by Commissioner Barnhill. Any discussion on those?
On the, Menard, Community Center, all the rest of the people that help you out, that repaid or gave that money back, correct? That supposedly, how they distributed, somehow they didn't come out with however it worked out. And I know, I just wanna know how this, like 22,000, how this was set up. Like, did anyone communicate, like, hey, we can't use this money for this? And then, like, all of a sudden, we allow them to do it, and then all of a sudden, oh, we made a mistake. What steps were taken to, like, did this have to be presented in some way, like, hey, we want to add on this addition, and can we or can't we do this?
If it's okay with the commission, if, Crystal, if you wouldn't mind speaking to it, because I'm not on that committee, and,
In the situation of the Bernard Community Center, there were contracts in place stating what it could be used for. I think the confusion with that was the original application did note some bathroom renovations. There were some things changed as we moved forward, and I think there was a misunderstanding. And then Bernard also said that they didn't fully read the contract. So that's why we're kind of working with them, trying to do the repayment option for them. We didn't find out about it until after it was already happened, because with the opioids, they turn in a quarterly report. So by the time we get the report, 3 months have already passed. And so when we started looking at it, they came and we figured out that they had used it for bathroom renovation, which is not something that you could use that for. The original application, they were going to use the renovation because they were going to house children there. Their insurance said they could not house children there. So their insurance wouldn't cover it, so they had to change their exhibit in the contract. And I think the miscommunication was the board thought that that automatically came out, which was in the contract. But Bernard didn't understand that it came out. So I think it was just a miscommunication all around, and I think that's where a lot of this repayment is coming in. We realized at this first round of funding, by the time we realize what's going on with the nonprofits, it's already happened. So that's where we have to work with them to get them to pay it back. I don't think there was any misintention on Bernard's part or the board's part, but to keep us in compliance with the state, this is what we had to do to work that out.
Okay, could we use that money to allocate to something else? Is that possible to do that? I just think we're setting a precedent with some gonna pay the money back and then some are not.
That money will be returned back to that opioid fund, and the way I understand it, Crystal, correct me if I'm wrong, it can be redistributed if somebody makes an application.
It can, but in the Bernard situation, it was an in-kind payback. So we're utilizing their building, so there's not actually any funding coming back to us for that one. Now, in Hope and Recovery, the funding is coming back, so it will be reallocated.
Okay, this agreement was set up, how was this worked out with agreement, was it 3 years, I assume?
3 years of in-kind use of the building for opioid programs. They had to send me a plan to the opioid board. They reviewed it and agreed to it, and then it comes back to you guys to see if you're okay with doing that. This puts us in compliance with the state. And then they will do reports to the opioid board to let them know how the building's being used and if they pay back everything.
Commissioner, you still have the floor.
I'm sorry.
You still have the floor.
Yes, sir.
Commissioner Thompson.
Is there anything that's been done to rectify this situation?
We are looking at the whole process. Remember, we're trying not to do as many nonprofits. They did 10 contracts at one time. This was our first round of funding. We were all learning as we went. I think we worked with UT Smart to make sure that we were in compliance with everything. I think all of the counties were struggling with some of the situations. I think the way the reporting was done, maybe making monthly reports and maybe doing more in-house programs instead of outsourcing it to nonprofit agencies, so we have more control of how it's spent, I think was some of the discussion.
Okay.
Commissioner Pickard.
I know this is all new. So every county in the state, do they get a certain amount of this funding? Okay. Are you aware of, are other communities running into this same thing? Is each community's board responsible for setting up, and I think maybe with Jim, is each community's, how are the stipulations set up? It seemed like there was a lot of gray area, and obviously, I'm a little bit more familiar with the Hope and Recovery because I pastor the church. So, I don't think, knowing all the groups you got at the mountain, anybody had any nefarious anything. You know, they were trying to do what was best with the money. Do you know if other finance offices are having, deal with getting this money back? And if so, who set the requirements for the funding of it?
So there's two separate buckets of money when it comes to the opioid. There's the abatement portion that's with the state, and it's a little more stringent. And then there's a county portion from where we joined the lawsuit that's a little more lenient on what can be used for. And I think the way it was given out, my understanding is all of the counties, we weren't given a lot of information on what it could be used for and what it could be used for. So yes, all other counties are having similar situations. Whether they're making them pay it back, I'm not sure.
So you don't know that every community is asking the money to be paid back?
I'm not sure, yeah. I don't want to speak to another county, but I do know, working with UT Smart, that's what they do. They go and help all the counties. They said that we were actually ahead of the game on the opioid money. They were the one that was recommending the navigator that Jim had brought to the budget committee. The purpose that a lot of the counties was going to the navigator wasn't to do the reporting or administer anything, but it was mainly to have a person that would go to the hospital, go to the jail, somebody that if somebody came to you and needed help, you could reach out to them and they could point them in the right direction. I guess that way it would be in-house. We would set a budget. We would see what was happening in real time instead of finding out 3 months later what was going on. We would have more control. And I think that a lot of the nonprofits means well. Some of them chose just to give the money back after we got into the audits. A lot of them aren't used to being audited like that. We're used to it, we've got auditors all the time. And I think that was kind of a shock for them. We do have one right now that we're working with that we found out that they may have went bankrupt. We're still waiting to hear on that, so we could potentially lose money on that. I don't have all the details on that one. That one is still pending, but for all the other ones, most of our contracts have closed at the end of this month. I think I may have one more outstanding after this, and all of those, we're hoping to close those and maybe do some programs in-house and just not go through this again.
So the audit, was it done at some state level, or this was strictly by
No, we
the
did
board, or
this.
opioid board here?
We did
And
it
so the
ourselves
decision
in-house.
that was made for some of these funds that had to be returned was
Through
through the
our
opioid board
board,
here.
with the help of UT Smart, helping us go through those audits saying, this really needs to come
I
back.
see, okay, thank you.
Any other discussion on the motion? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Matthew Barnhill,
Yes.
Paul Callicott,
Yes.
Danny Clark,
Yes.
Steve Janakis.
Yes.
Jim Heron,
No.
Dusty Jordan,
Yes.
Devin Pickard,
Yes.
Ron Mayberry,
Yes.
Ricky Murray,
Yes.
Keith Nash,
Yes.
Ron Puckett,
Yes.
Wayne Thomas.
Yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his vote?
11 yes, 1 no, 2 absent.
11 yes, 1 no, 2 absent. The motion is agreed to. Commissioner Giannakis.
Last thing is, in regards to, resolution 2613, and this is for the loan, that we would like to enter into for Winter Storm Fern. And Crystal, if you could speak a little bit too, if you wouldn't mind.
Yes, for this resolution, the best quote that we got is from the First Federal Bank for 3.6%. It will be for a term of 2 years with an option to renew for an additional year if needed. No payments would be due until June of 2028. It is for 1.2. We would be running it through the capital outlay fund to keep it separately from all the funds, so that once the cleanup is done, we can roll all the money that's remaining to pay off the debt, and then we would use the FEMA reimbursement to pay off the debt. I don't know how long it will take to get the FEMA reimbursement. Sometimes it takes several years. I think that our debt service would be capable of taking care of that until we got the reimbursement back again.
Any questions for Ms. Crystal in regards to resolution 2613? Any questions at all regarding resolution 2613?
I'll just make
Commissioner
a
Giannakis.
mention that I think Commissioner Clark mentioned, how much was it for the flood when we ended up getting a loan for it?
4 million.
4 million, so this is a lot smaller and worked out,
We have bridges to build then.
yeah, so. That's it.
Any other questions or comments? Seeing none, roll call.
Matthew Barnhill,
Yes.
Paul Callicott,
Yes.
Danny Clark, Steve Janakis.
Yes.
Jim Heron,
Yes.
Dusty Jordan,
Yes.
Devin Pickard,
Yes.
Ron Mayberry,
Yes.
Ricky Murray,
Yes.
Keith Nash,
Yes.
Ron Puckett,
Yes.
Wayne Thomas.
Yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent. Resolution 2613 is agreed to. Anything else from the budget committee?
That's all I have, but I will add one note. If anybody is interested in being on the opioid board, there is a position open, and we would be happy to appoint you to that. Carla Moore was on that board when she left and took the position within House of Hickman County, so.
Thank you for all the work you guys do on that. Health Foundation. Ag Extension Committee. Public records. Economic and community development. Mayor?
You give me one more time tonight, Mr. Chairman. Carla couldn't be here tonight, but there's some key highlights for the month. Joint Economic Development Board held their Q1 quarterly meeting last week. Minutes are in your packet. The board and the commissioners in partnership with Tennessee Wildlife Federation, we hosted a public water futures forum last Thursday to discuss Hickman County's water resources, our challenges and future planning considerations. A task force is being formed and there's more to come later on that team. In alignment with the 3-star goal, explore potential retail options for the county, ECD applied for $25,000 to conduct a retail study and comprehensive analysis for the county. We should be hearing back, if approved, within the next few weeks. The town of Centerville has applied for $75,000 3-star grant to cover costs for their citywide land use planning efforts. There's great news on the job front. We just found out today, Agrana just started a new bottling production line and has new upcoming contracts, creating an immediate need for 30 full-time jobs. Pay starts around $19 an hour, and it's across 3 shifts with full benefits. And folks can apply at the plant or Agrana jobs. If you have any questions, call Carla. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Board of Zoning Appeals.
We had no business, so we had no meeting.
Industrial Board. Opioid Settlement Board. Animal Shelter Advisory Board. The Library Board.
We met, we have the minutes in the packet, we appreciate the confirmation of our appointments to our board.
Beer Board.
We had no business, therefore we didn't meet.
Are there any other committee or board reports that need to be heard? The chair would entertain a motion for these to be all brought into our official county minutes. Motion by Commissioner Giannakis, second by Commissioner Mayberry. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? We have an updated meeting calendar for the next month. Looks like a busy month. Does anybody have any changes at this time? Commissioner Giannakis.
Mr. Chairman, we will also start, not on this calendar, I don't think, but we will have, oh, I'm sorry, it's at the bottom. It
Yeah.
is on the bottom, okay. Just want to
Bright
make sure.
yellow.
Budget.
Bright yellow.
I see it. Thank you.
So what you're saying is everybody needs to pay attention
Yeah,
to the
there's
bright
a
yellow.
lot, there's a lot of meetings that
Okay.
will happen for the budget.
Anything? If not, let me or Christie know in the mayor's office. We'll get that finalized and put out tomorrow. Unfinished business. First is Resolution 2605. This is rezoning property located at 81 Highway 50 in the town of Centerville, urban growth boundary. This was the one that we discussed last month. The sponsors are Commissioner Clark and Commissioner Calicott. Do either of you wish to speak to this?
Yeah, I mean, I'll say a quick thing. This, because it's in the urban growth boundary, it goes through the city, their planning committee, then their mayor sends it over to the county mayor, and then makes it to us. But they unanimously passed it. So, if you got any question about how all that works, or whatever, we can handle that now.
I appreciate the folks from the city putting up with us through this, learning a new process here. Anything else, Commissioner Clark? Seeing none, roll call vote on 2605.
Matthew Barnhill.
Yes.
Paul Calicott.
Yes.
Danny Clark.
Yes.
Steve Janakis.
Yes.
Jim Herron.
Yes.
Dusty Jordan.
Yes.
Devin Pickard.
Yes.
Ron Mayberry.
Yes.
Ricky Murray.
Yes.
Keith Nash.
Yes.
Ron Puckett.
Yes.
Wayne Thomas.
Yes.
Did any commissioner wish to change his vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent. The measure is agreed to. Resolution 2606 is rezoning property located at 8901 Prim Springs from A1 to C1. This particular resolution has come from the Planning Commission. It was unanimously denied in the Planning Commission. The sponsors, for the sake of bringing it before this body, are Commissioner Clark and Commissioner Callicott. Do either of you wish to speak to this matter?
Yeah, go ahead.
Again, as this is procedure, I sponsored it knowing I'm gonna vote against it. It failed in the planning committee, but any application to change the zoning gets its day in this room. So that's why it's here. It was unanimous. Nothing about it worked in the planning commission, so their recommendation was to turn it down. I intend to vote that way.
Any other comments regarding 2606? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Matthew Barhill,
No.
Paul Callicott.
No.
Danny Clark. Steve Janakis.
No.
Jim Herron.
No.
Dusty Jordan.
No.
Devin Pickard.
No.
Ron Mayberry.
No.
Ricky Murray.
No.
Keith Nash.
No.
Ron Puckett.
No.
Wayne Thomas.
No.
Does any commissioner wish to change his vote?
12 no, 2 absent.
12 no, 2 absent. Resolution 2606 is not approved. Resolution 2607 is a rezoning property located at 6815 Taylor's Creek Road in Unley, Tennessee, from A1 to C1. This was also heard in front of the Planning Commission and was denied on a unanimous vote. It's, again, for the sake of this, it's sponsored by Commissioner Clark, Commissioner Callicott. Do either of you wish to speak to this?
Same story, different address.
Any other comments, discussion on 2607? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Matthew Barhill.
No.
Paul Callicott.
No.
Danny Clark.
No.
Steve Janakis.
No.
Jim Herron.
No.
Dusty Jordan.
No.
Devin Pickard.
No.
Ron Mayberry.
No.
Ricky Murray.
No.
Keith Nash.
No.
Ron Puckett.
No.
Wayne Thomas.
No.
Does any commissioner wish to change his vote?
12 no, 2 absent.
12 yes, 12 no, 2 absent. Resolution 2607 is not agreed to. The next item is under new business is resolution 2610. This is a resolution authorizing application of penalty fees to exempt properties when county costs are incurred for lien filing or related administrative actions. This comes out of the Solid Waste Committee, and the sponsors are Commissioner Jordan and myself. Commissioner Jordan.
This is to help save some money for the county and solid waste. It costs $12 to file a lien, it takes $12 to take the lien off. And that is for property that is exempt, maybe there's not a house on it, maybe nobody lives in it. I've had it occur to me a couple of times. I just went down to the solid waste and explained it to them, and but prior to a deadline, if they miss, it's 30 days, the deadline's there, and it's gonna cost the county $24, and then there's a $30 a day on the regular solid waste late fee. So we're in this to help encourage folks to come and tell us their property is exempt, and to save us the filing and unfiling. I would encourage you to vote for it.
Any other discussion on resolution 2610? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Matthew Barhill.
Yes.
Paul Callicott.
Yes.
Danny Clark.
Yes.
Steve Janakis.
Yes.
Jim Herron.
Yes.
Dusty Jordan.
Yes.
Devin Pickard.
Yes.
Ron Mayberry.
Yes.
Ricky Murray.
Yes.
Keith Nash.
Yes.
Ron Puckett.
Yes.
Wayne Thomas.
Yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent, 2610 is agreed to. The next resolution is 2611. This is regarding authorization for the Hickman County Sheriff's Office to retain revenues generated from the sale of nicotine patches within the Hickman County Jail. This was discussed in the Public Safety Committee meeting earlier this month. It is sponsored by Commissioner Clark and Commissioner Collins. I'm going to need another sponsor since Commissioner Collins is not here. Commissioner Thomason is a new additional sponsor. Do either of you wish to speak to this matter?
Well, kudos to the sheriff, and you need to vote for this.
Any other comments on 2611? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Matthew Barnhill.
Yes.
Paul Callicott.
Yes.
Danny Clark.
Yes.
Steve Janaki.
Yes.
Jim Harron.
Yes.
Dustin Jordan.
Yes.
Devin Pickers.
Yes.
Ron Mayberry.
Yes.
Ricky Murray.
Yes.
Keith Nash.
Yes.
Ron Puckett.
Yes.
Wayne Thomas.
Yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent. Resolution 2611 is agreed to. Resolution 2612, a resolution authorizing the retention of proceeds from the sale of surplus equipment by the Hickman County Sheriff's Department for departmental use. Again, this was sponsored by Commissioner Clark and Commissioner Collins. I'll need another sponsor, Commissioner Thompson. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Again, this was discussed in the Public Safety Committee earlier in the month. Do either of you wish to speak to this matter?
This is just saying that the donated this is property donated to the sheriff's department, and when he sells it, he retains the money.
Any other discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Matthew Barnhill.
Yes.
Paul Callicott.
Yes.
Danny Clark.
Yes.
Steve Janaki.
Yes.
Jim Harron.
Yes.
Dustin Jordan.
Yes.
Devin Pickers.
Yes.
Ron Mayberry.
Yeah.
Ricky Murray.
Yes.
Keith Nash.
Yes.
Ron Puckett.
Yes.
Wayne Thomas.
Yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent. Resolution 2613 is agreed to. Are there any announcements? Anything needs to go out before the body? Commissioner Clark?
2612.
I think we've got another resolution. Is that what you?
We already did one.
We took care of it.
Oh, we did that.
It was 2612.
Oh, I'm sorry, yes, 2612. I apologize. Uh, 2613's already been, we took care of earlier in the meeting. Now, are there any announcements?
I've got a comment while we get to it.
Commissioner Jordan?
I know we're gonna have the next two meetings where everybody's gonna be using their tablets. Some of them apparently using that because they're voting for cases.
They did good, I was proud of them.
Yeah, but if y'all got your packet emailed to your iPad, it's hard to navigate. You can't go like I'm doing on my laptop, go from here to there, find the resolution and do that. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I'm just requesting that somebody in the mayor's office or chairman, make that thing, there's thumbnails to the left, but even with my reading glasses, I don't see them very well. So, who was that? So,
I'll get with Christie, we'll see if we can figure out how to index it.
okay, all right.
Anything else? Did the chair entertain, oh, sorry, Commissioner Clark?
What, did we pass the nuisance resolution last month
Yeah.
for the sheriff?
Then we talked about it, I'm not sure it passed.
That's what I was, there was that one, the collection of money, that they're supposed to contact you if they're gonna be in the area.
I know we discussed it in public safety, but
Okay.
Commissioner Clark, we'll have to answer that question outside of this because that's already been, it was not, there's no resolution that's in the packet for that. Any other comments, statements? Chair will entertain a motion to adjourn. Commissioner Barnhill, Commissioner Harris. Thank you.
Dusty, did you see that email?
They never came back.
On both sides. Yeah, so,
I told him you're old and I didn't mind coming
Take them when you get them,
Yeah, who was it, you know? I got his name. Old guy, you got out and said, man, my sugar's at 600. Like, just sit down, dude. Yeah. Just relax, it's fine, it's just a vehicle. Didn't hurt his truck, though, it's some super heavy duty, big old bumper on it, man, it just didn't, it just took my door and smashed it. Come and give me an estimate on it, huh? Yeah. Insurance company taking care of it, they're gonna call me, I'm gonna have to fix this